Making $1 billion seems like it would demand a lifetime of hard work, doesn't it? Warren Buffett is a perfect example of this. It took him 55 years to become a billionaire. But unlike Buffett, some people have done it in less than a year. Now this is Jay Walker's experience, who literally made billions in less than a year. During the dot-com bubble, he launched Priceline.com, and his net worth skyrocketed from zero to billions. But that wasn't sustainable because when the bubble burst, his net worth plummeted, whereas Buffett remains at the top of the list and doesn't appear to be going anywhere anytime soon. Of course, Warren Buffett's success and wealth is the type of wealth we want to build, right? Money is a difficult game to master. It's tough, competitive, and ruthless, and you're doomed to fail if you don't know the rules. Most people have the problem of working hard their entire lives, but ending up poor in the end because they don't know how to make their money increase even more. In other words, they have no idea how to invest. Assume you've been saving money and have $1,000 in your bank account. That is a significant accomplishment given that nearly 70% of Americans do not have $1,000 in their bank account. So rather than spending it on another useless gadget or a pair of shoes that you will wear once and then keep in your closet for many years before finally throwing them away, let's assume you are going to invest it. But the question is, how do you invest your first $1,000? Is it going into real estate or the stock market? What types of stocks do you purchase? Is $1,000 enough to start investing? Don't worry, we'll answer all of these and more in this video. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Life of Luxury. Savor the flavor of exploring wealth, where we post videos about life and luxury. Join us on an exciting video as we explore the wonderful lives of the elite. We are absolutely thrilled to share our knowledge with you. If you are new here, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that we can continue to post videos on this channel. And don't forget to leave a comment and we'll make sure to engage and start some interesting discussions with you. So before we tell you how to invest $1,000 wisely, let's first understand how investing works. Consider the following example. Let's say you worked so hard and saved $300,000 that you can buy a luxury car or buy real estate and rent it out. You will receive at least $2,000 per month. If you decide you no longer want to receive that $2,000 monthly paycheck, you can sell it and recoup your initial investment. When you invest, the value of your investment grows, and you can sell it for a higher price. That is how money makes money. You might ask us right now, is my $1,000 enough to purchase real estate? Of course not. That is not even enough for a down payment. However, that doesn't mean you can't invest that $1,000 elsewhere and let it grow. Now let us show you the different options on how to invest your $1,000. The simplest method is to merely deposit it into a savings account and earn interest on it. The bank will take your money and lend it to someone else at a higher interest rate. As a result, they would split a portion of the profit with you. In a nutshell, that is how banks operate. However, investing in a savings account is not always feasible. Why? It's because the price is so low that it's not worth it. The best you can hope for is a rate of 0.8%. That is, if you put $1,000 into a savings account today, you will receive an extra $8 in 12 months. But why are deposit interest rates so low? Because interest rates are generally low this year because of the pandemic forcing the Fed to lower them to encourage everyone to borrow and spend. Once we are out of the recession, the Fed will raise interest rates to 1, 2, or even 3%, which means savings account interest rates will rise as well. Now, the second option is to purchase government bonds. A government bond is a security that the government issues to raise funds to support government spending. Assume the government wishes to construct a school, but because it lacks the funds to do so, it issues an IOU, a piece of paper that states that the US government owes the owner of the security this much money plus interest. Remember that government bonds are heavily influenced by interest rates, so because interest rates are extremely low this year, government bond rates are less than 1%. But 2 years ago, when interest rates were high, government bond rates were as high as 3%, which is not bad, because government bonds are the safest investments you can make. Any investment carries some level of risk, so what are the chances that the US government will default on its loan? The entire US economy may have to fail for the US government to go bankrupt. As a result, US bonds are regarded as the world's safest investment. Now, bonds are quite interesting, right? But did you know that there are people who are extremely skilled at accumulating wealth while doing nothing? That is a secret we want to share with you. So if you want to learn the secret to creating wealth from nothing, watch our video titled Exposing the Secret to Building Wealth from Nothing. In that video, we will reveal how to commit to building wealth and what separates people who retire early and wealthy from the people who just dream about it. So make sure to check it out. Now let's get back to the video. If you want to maximize your return, you should consider investing in the stock market. Now this is the third option. Amazon's stock price, for example, has increased by more than 80% this year alone. Now Google stock increased by nearly 30%. The stock of Tesla increased by 721%. You heard it right. The question then becomes, why would anyone invest elsewhere when the stock market can double or even triple your money? Risk is the correct answer. Individual companies face the risk of failing, as well as reporting negative earnings, which can cause the stock price to fall. Remember that the higher the risk, the greater the reward. Apple is a well-established company with a fewer chance of failure than Tesla. But it also has less room to grow than Tesla, which is why Tesla grew by 721% this year, while Apple grew by only 70%. What you must decide for yourself is how much risk you can tolerate without going insane. If that is all you have left, perhaps risking it all isn't the best option because if things go wrong, you could lose most of it. So what are your options? That leads to another option, which is investing in an index. This is one way for investors to reduce their risk in the stock market. The most well-known is the S&P 500, which tracks the top 500 US corporations. Thus, an index fund would essentially invest in these top 500 corporations. Some of these businesses will undoubtedly fail, while others will thrive. According to historical data, the S&P 500's average return rate since the 1920s has been around 10%. This means that purchasing a share of these index funds entails purchasing a tiny portion of the top 500 US companies. The top 3 index funds to consider are VOO, or the Vanguard 500 Index Fund, the QQQ, or the Invesco Index Fund, and Fidelity Zero Total Market Index Fund. They are all excellent and invest in nearly identical companies. But how do you get your hands on these index funds? Where do you even begin? First, you must locate a broker or someone qualified to sell you stocks. Brokerage firms develop apps that allow you to buy stocks from the convenience of your smartphone. You only need to download one of these apps and sign up to begin investing right away. Now, although $1,000 is a small investment, starting on the right foot now will reap numerous benefits in the future. Consider how one small act of investing $1,000 can actually lead to years and years of interest and sound financial decisions. While there are numerous ways to invest $1,000, make sure you do so. Do some research before investing, but don't get carried away with all the possibilities. Make a sound but timely decision. The last thing you want to do is put off investing altogether because of information overload. Invest now for a better tomorrow. Now we're curious. Which of the options we mentioned to you will you consider when investing your $1,000? Please let us know in the comment section about how you took the first step in your investing journey. That's it for now. If you enjoyed the video and found it useful, remember to subscribe to The Life of Luxury for more videos to help you explore the wonderful lives of the elite. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you won't miss out on any of our uploads. See you in our next video!